Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ada. If this is your first time on this channel, you're welcome. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, you're welcome. And yeah, so guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about some of the things, some of my experiences I've had during pregnancy. If you didn't know, I'm expecting, and this is baby number 3 for me. Oh my god, I feel so old saying that, like, oh, like I'm gonna be a mother of 3, like but it's an amazing feeling. Like, I feel really good, like, and I'm thankful to God for giving me grace to be able to experience this, you know. So I'm gonna talk about some things that I experienced during each pregnancy. For everybody, I know pregnancy could be a different thing. Hold on guys. So pregnancy is different for everybody. I had to adjust my setting a little bit, like I felt I wasn't in the middle, but anywho, we continue. So I'm filming in my studio today. I'm a makeup artist, so I'm filming in my studio, just a different setup. I wanted a different setup. So each pregnancy is different, and everybody has a different experience for their own pregnancy. What Mr. A might experience is quite different from what Mr. B might experience. So for each pregnancy is quite different, but for me, I would say some things are I experienced were like quite similar for each pregnancy. And yeah, I'm just going to share that with you guys today. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but I'm going to look for a title. So let's dive right in. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my cravings. Like, during pregnancy, I wouldn't say I crave a lot. Maybe because I don't have the luxury of, you know, when you have it in your head, like, oh, nobody's going to cook for you. If anything you are craving, you be the one to cook it and eat it yourself. Like, so basically, whenever I'm craving something, I know if I cannot find it to buy, I know I just need to make it myself. So already that is in my head. So maybe that's why I don't have so much craving. And I wouldn't say I crave something crazy. Some people crave things like, you hear they are craving antelope, or they are craving cow feet, or they are craving pig feet. You know, crazy things like that. I've never had such crazy cravings before. I only crave maybe something I used to eat when I was back in Nigeria, and I have not had it in a while. Those kind of cravings. Like one of my videos, I said I was craving donkunu. There's this Ghanaian food they serve with like banku. Is it banku? Fish, fresh pepper, onion, and the sauce. I've still not had it, so hey, I know I said I was going to go back there, but trust me, whenever I go back there to have that banku, I'm definitely going to update you guys. But I've been craving banku with this pregnancy. Nothing out of the box, like nothing out of the box. So maybe I call my mom or my sisters on the phone and they tell me, oh, they're having lafun. I can get lafun here. Lafun is like the white amala, you know. But you know the joy of somebody else making it and you just sit down and eat, like that is the one I don't have the opportunity to have. But other than that, I wouldn't say I crave anything crazy, like crazy. No, I've not had any serious craving like that. Just things I know I can still reach here. And I'm so thankful to that. I'm in Chicago, and over here, like, we have options for food. Like, that is a blessing. Like, if I was craving abula, I know where to go get it. But really, my craving with this pregnancy is, even with my other pregnancies, it has not been crazy. I heard some people crave chalk when they are pregnant. I'm like, chalk? I know people eat that thing, but really till today, I still don't know what is the reason. Like, why do people eat chalk when they are pregnant? Does it stop them from getting irritated? Because I know some people get irritated when they are pregnant. Like, I don't know. But I don't have it. I do not have it. So, and I'm thankful for that. I don't know. I've just been messing with my setting. I don't know. I'm looking at it on the viewfinder and something looks off. I don't know what it is, but something looks off. Anyway, let's just continue. So I've never really had any weird or crazy craving like that. Everything I've craved is just something I know I can get, and I'm thankful for that. So the number one thing for me is craving. Number two is sweat. Like, I sweat a lot whenever I'm pregnant. Like, it's currently winter in Chicago, and if you can see, like, let me come closer for you to see, I sweat really, really bad, and it gets really, really worse at night. I always take a shower before going to bed, even before pregnant. Like, before I got pregnant, it's something I always do. I cannot sleep without taking a shower. So during pregnancy, I always just want to pour water on my body, because I know at night it's that bad. I sweat and my pillow gets soaked. It's that bad. So for me, during pregnancy, regardless of summer or winter, and I think I always get lucky, like I'm always pregnant during the winter time and get into the summertime. So usually when everybody's saying, oh, they are cold and they are freezing, I'm sweating though. And Obi always looks at me like, is this girl okay? Like, I literally sleep without clothes. It's that bad, because I sweat really, really bad. And I think it's just the hormones. I think it's just the hormones for me. Like, I hardly get cold. Like, you know how Chicago winter is. You know how freezing it could get. And I could go out with just a sweater. I just wear a sweater so people don't look at me like I'm crazy, because most of the time I'm hot and I'm sweaty. Yeah, and all I can think about is the hormones. I mentioned it to my doctor a couple of times, and they say, oh, it's just your hormones, and it's your body reacting to the fact that you're creating a human inside of you. And yeah, and as soon as I give birth, my system goes back to normal. But whenever I'm pregnant, I sweat a lot. Like, it's crazy, but I sweat a lot. So the next one will be pee. When I'm pregnant, I pee uncontrollable. Like, at night, it gets really worse. And one thing about me is I hate using public bathrooms. Like, if you know anything about me, I don't like peeing. People's house, in the mall, anywhere. Like, before I get pregnant, I would wait till I get home. Like, it's that bad. I don't want to use the thought of everybody going into the bathroom to use it, and I go there and I use it. I don't like it. So I rather hold the pee till I get home. Also be like, what kind of human being are you? You want to pee? Go and pee. Now, why will you hold pee for hours? But yeah, I can hold my pee for hours. But when I'm pregnant, I cannot. Like, I have to pee before leaving the house. As soon as I get to where I'm going, like I'm going to the kids' school, I make sure I use the bathroom there before I pee. And something crazy happened to me 2 days ago. I was on my way going to pick up the kids. I was like literally 2 minutes to get to the kids' school. And, I was almost there, and I was driving down, and the lights I saw that it's already changing yellow. Yellow means like, oh, get ready, or warning, get ready to stop or something. I drove past the stick. I didn't want the light to meet me there, because I was pressed already. I wanted to pee. And mind you, I peed before leaving the house. So, like, I felt like I was going to pee on myself. I was so pressed. It was really, really bad. I passed the yellow light. Like, the light caught me on red, but I just zoomed past. The car in front of me was driving like a snail. Like, who is this one? I just passed the car. I didn't even know there was cops behind me. And I've never been pulled over before. Like, never. Like, since I've been driving in this country, the police have never had to pull me over before. So I always get nervous. Like, when I see they pull people over, I'm like, I always ask my husband, so what would they ask for? I always get like the thought of police. It freaks me out. It freaks me out really, really, really bad. So I always ask my husband, like, so if they pull me over, what will I do? What will I say? And just tell me, you don't have to do anything. Just put your hands where they can see you. They're going to ask for your ID. You give them your ID, and that's it. It's no big deal. You just want to know why, or maybe they suspect something, or maybe you're speeding, or, just something. They're just doing their job. I'm like, I pray don't pull me over, because I always get paranoid when I hear police things, because obviously what's going on in the world right now. So imagine me being pressed. I was already under tension. Like I was literally going to pee on myself. And the police pulled me over. As soon as I just saw that blue light behind me, I was like, yay! I was like, yeah, oh my God, I'm in trouble. And immediately I pulled over. I just stepped on it and I put my hands up like, oh my God, please don't shoot me. It was so funny. It was so funny. And the police officer was a white man, like very nice, very, very sweet. And he noticed I was very nervous and he was like, calm down. You're not in trouble, but I want to know why you were speeding so fast. Like you passed someone and you ran on red. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like I'm pregnant. I was just rushing to my kids' school to go and pee. I was like, okay, can I have your registration? Your license? And I gave it to him and my hands were like this, like don't shoot me for my children. And yeah, and he took my license, went back into his car. I don't know when he went to check. I don't know. I was just like, God, I'm going to pee on myself. And he brought it back and he gave it to me and said, you're pregnant. You cannot be driving like that. You have to slow down and take it easy, okay? I'm like, oh, thank you so much, officer. And he let me go. I just pulled over in front of the kids' school and I went to pee. Like, that is crazy. I was telling my husband that he was laughing. They were like, oh my God, like, what if you got a ticket? I'm like, I wanted to pee. I was pressed. That was funny, but I don't drive crazy. I'm one of the most careful drivers, like, trust me. Because I'm a mom and I always have kids in the car. You know, I'm that conscious. I'm like that conscious. But that day I wanted to pee. Really, the pee thing for me, like having to wake up countless times at night to go and pee is stressful. Like, you know, when the sleep is sweet, you know, like when you're sleeping like 1, 2, when you're like in that sleep and you have to get up and pee. If you don't pee, sometimes I don't know, it's a dream or it's just all up in my head. Like I peed on the bed and I just jump up and it's so stressful. Like, you know, when you stand up countless time and just going back into the sleep, it can be a struggle sometimes. Yeah. So peeing when I'm pregnant is something else. So this is number 3. Number 1 was the craving. Number 2 was the sweat. Number 3 is the pee. And number 4 would have to be my emotions. Like, when I'm pregnant, I stay away from people. People think, oh, Ada has Ogba. I don't know if you know what Ogba means, but when I'm pregnant, I just get to stay away from people because my emotions are all over the place. And this is somebody who is already an overthinker. I overthink everything. And when I get pregnant, I get really, really emotional and sensitive to little things. Little things can throw me off. Little things can just, you know, it's me. It's really not you. Like, if you know me and you've been thinking like this girl, you know, it's me. I just tend to stay away from people because I don't want you to say something that is just normal or just something general, and I'll go home and start thinking about it, and I will start, did she just, I'm that kind of a person. So I'm an overthinker already, and when I'm pregnant, my emotions just gets everywhere, and it's definitely the pregnancy hormones, and every little thing makes me cry. I'm a crybaby when I'm pregnant. You can say something really small that is not supposed to make you cry. I cry and you think somebody beats me. But really, my emotions I get really, really, really soft when I'm pregnant. So when I'm pregnant, I just stay away from people. I try to avoid people. Trust me, it is not you. It is me trying to save myself of that emotional stress, because I know how I can be. I can overthink it for days, and trust me, it's so stressful. So Obi knows when I'm pregnant, any little thing makes me cry. So I just try and avoid, getting to, you know, getting along with people that period. I just try and stay in my own shell, so nothing kind of messes with my emotion. And yeah, I think I've heard women say this 1 or 2 times, like, oh, when they are pregnant, their emotions tends to be everywhere. It's not me, it's not my fault, it's the baby, you know. It's the hormones, like my hormones just. And I think it's normal. Like, I've heard that people say that before, like, oh, when they're pregnant, they tend to be very, very emotional. So I don't think it's something weird. So I'm not alone on that one. So the final thing I'm going to share about me, like whenever I'm pregnant, is I've heard people say, oh, when they're pregnant, their nose, they cannot stand perfumes, or they have to spit and, you know, do all of that crazy things. But for me, I don't. I'm lucky I've never experienced that. My first pregnancy, the second, or this third one, I've never been a spitter. I don't spit, as in nothing really throws me off. Even when I'm not pregnant, nothing really throws me off. Like, you hear some people say, oh, they perceive the gas, the smell of gas, and the next thing they want to throw up. That doesn't happen to me. Like, I cannot relate to that. So I guess I'm lucky when it comes to that. Nothing really throws me off. I still wear perfume. Like, I love my husband's perfume because it's strong and it lasts longer. So I love men's perfume, and I don't feel any type of way whenever I have perfume on. Oh my god, this video is long already and my battery is going to die soon. So let me end this up right here. If you like this video, I want to see more pregnancy things, pregnancy symptoms, pregnancy topics like this. Just leave a comment down below and tell me, what are those strange things that happen to you during pregnancy? Because trust me, people go through the most when they are pregnant, and it's crazy. So before my battery died, let me end this video. I definitely enjoyed filming this video. Do leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.